Now let's talk about your new song. It was tagged NTBB, not to be broadcasted, because it contravenes with certain sections of the Nigerian Broadcasting, Commission, the laws. However, there has been a lot of conversations around it, and one of those conversations is some people think that you took a direct swipe at a non-elected official. Is there a particular reason why you decided to take that route?
Okay, I was inspired by Seyi Tinubu, to record this song. I saw a video where he was campaigning for his father and he was defending his father, saying that my father is the best president, my father is the greatest president. They are coming for my father, they are coming for my father. My father is the greatest president, my father is the greatest president. He repeated it like 5 times or 7, but Seyi, I differ, because you look more perfect, when you are silent than when you speak, I would advise, Seyi to hand over the microphone to the MC next time. He lacks the charisma and purpose to express himself, telling the truth about, the true economic situation of Nigeria at the moment under his father's government. Tinubu is the best father to Seyi Tinubu, but he's the worst president to Nigeria. You know what I mean? He has empowered Seyi Tinubu as a son, but Nigerian youth don't have jobs, talk less of food to eat. The Nigerian youth can travel by road, because of kidnapping, So I asked Seyi Tinubu to travel by road, without insecurity, let him feel the pains, of ordinary citizens, Nigerian youth are just asking for basics, electricity, security, enabling economic policy, job creation, not palliatives, palliatives, so I keep hearing people saying that why should I attack Seyi Tinubu personally? If Seyi Tinubu came to be part of politics, he talks about his father, he was defending his father. If he never talked about it, I wouldn't have recorded a song like that. So I am answering him, by, replying him with that video that he made. So if Seyi had kept quiet, I wouldn't have said anything directly to him. So that's it, my brother. So I'm inspired by Seyi Tinubu to record that song. Tinubu lied about fuel subsidy, lied about economic recovery, lied about fixing the naira, lied about a lot of things, So it's a saddened situation, and it's my responsibility to say it the way it is. If you listen to the song, there's nowhere you hear any insult. It's just basic fact of everything that his father has done through his policy.
So you're saying that you did not directly insult Seyi Tinubu in any way or form?
Tell me where you see it. Tell me where the insult is in the song.
No, I'm just asking because some people are saying that there's a direct attack on a non-elected individual.
Of course, because when I speak truth to you, you will see that insult. Yeah. Truth is bitter. So when I speak the truth, you see that insult.
All right, now let's talk about the banning of the song. It seems like this is not the first time it's happening to you. This is the second time. Do you think it has made the song more popular?
Why would you ban a song that has no insult in it, that has just pinpointed the ills in the society, that has just talked about, the bad policy of the president, the bad policy under President Tinubu government? Let me tell you a few things. I'm going to list very important failures of this government to you, just few. 1, increase in petroleum price. Tinubu increased the price of petroleum by 300% after announcing the withdrawal of subsidy. 2, inflation. Prices of goods keep increasing. CBN keep raising interest rate to combat inflation, but they keep failing, to tackle it. 3, hunger. The level of hunger, has skyrocketed. Broken away, or the promises, It's a sad situation. Using palliative to address situation is not a solution. 4, reduction of purchasing power. The high inflation has affected purchasing power of Nigerians. People can't even buy anything. Salary is 70,000 naira, and that salary is not enough for you to pay for electricity in 1 month. Don't forget they've increased electricity tariffs, and we still don't have light. 5, insecurity. Terrorists are kidnapping Nigerians, hundreds of Nigeria in a single operations. Farmers can't go back to farm anymore. And the government is busy bringing in GMOs, genetic modified organisms, to eradicate Nigerians. Where you and I know is not healthy. Instead of you sending your security agents to go into the forest to, clear these terrorists. 6, increase in transportation. The high cost of petroleum automatically affected, transportation. 7, devaluation of naira. The devaluation of naira has brought in many disadvantages for a country, that relies, on imports. 8, poverty and reduction in wealth. Many people have been thrown into poverty, in just 2 years. The wealth of others have been reduced because of devaluation of naira under this government. 9, high cost. Rapid continue. It took plenty, my brother. So why wouldn't I reply Seyi Tinubu after he came out to say that his father was the best president? No, so sorry, your father isn't the best president. People are dying, people are crying, people are jumping into lagoon. So Seyi, my message to you is tell your daddy, tell your father that this is the reality of Nigerians. Nigerians are dying. You've never witnessed poverty in your life before. You travel with private jet all the time. So please tell your dad. And if you want to know how truly this is, go out without your security. Go to what's it called? Yaba. Board a bus that is going to Benin and follow through the Ore Road and feel the pains of Nigeria.
Yes, there have also been unconfirmed reports that you were offered about 200 million to sort of silence this particular song. How true are these unconfirmed reports online?
Okay, so I've been through this road before. I know how they play their tricks. So 2 days ago, I received a call while I was in the car, driving home. And the person was like, hello, I'm Honorable. He called his name so quickly. And I asked him, you said Honorable what? And he didn't answer me, and he continued his conversation immediately, saying that I was in a meeting last week where the government of Tinubu were saying that they were going to reach out to you. Please, when they call you, don't take the money. Don't take the money. We are going to be supporting you on the ground. We are going to give you 200 million. Look at this guy. You look at me like a child. You won't put word for my mouth. Make up on the talk, say, okay, really? Oh, I'm interested. Who are you? So then later on, you play my audio conversation out for people to say, look at the person that is fighting corruption. My brother, I've lived my life 3 decades. If I wanted to be a billionaire, I would be praising these people. You know what I mean? So I am not interested in that. My responsibility is to have a better Nigeria. Have a better Nigeria in the areas of when we will have strong presidents who will wake up in the morning and say, you know what? Let's change this constitution back to regional government, where everybody will go back to where they belong to and make use of their resources to do what? To create wealth for their people. Then take whatever you need to take center, instead of everybody going to center to come and grab whatever it is that is called national cake. Okay, secondly, remove all these judiciary criminals, whether you like it or not. They are criminals, because the poor people, last hope should be the judiciary. But unfortunately, the judiciary is cash and carry. So my brother, there is problem. There's problem in the land. People are dying. People are killing themselves. People are committing suicide. So the best person who gave me the opportunity to be able to record this song and inspire this song is Seyi Tinubu, because he came out to defend his father. So I need to send the message back to him to go and tell his father that, listen, there's problem. People are dying. There's hunger in the land. There's corruption in the land. The government has been borrowing too much money. What are you doing with all the monies? We don't know. Allegedly, we're hearing different stories that is going up and down. Is it the Natasha story you want to talk about? Or the state of emergency in River State? For goodness sake, there are kidnappers in Castinas, killing people, kidnapping people in Kebbi State, every Kaduna State, all part of Northeast. There is no state of emergency. Why state of emergency? Why removing a elected governor? It is obvious you guys are interested in River State and you want to grab it for yourself. So my brother, there is problem. I don't know how to say to be diplomatic about the truth. I tell you to your face whether you like it or not. I have a problem with that.
All right, Idris, you speak with so much passion, and of course you've mentioned certain issues that is very, very clear to the common man and is very, very clear to the everyday Nigerians. However, I also want to get very personal with you. Has there been any points in your life where you decided to say, you know what, since nothing has necessarily changed since over 25 years I've been singing about the state of the country and not much has changed. Have there been any pressure on you by family or friends to sort of change your path so that perhaps maybe you could make more money? Has this path been profitable to you, and has there been sort of societal and family pressure for you to sort of change who you are?
Do I need to change the truth? Do I need to start lying to be able to make money? My brother, wake up from your sleep. I don't need that. As far as I'm speaking the truth, and I have a little bit that I'm doing that it's giving me money to take care of my family, I am contented. I don't need to sing praise anybody to be able to be successful in billions to take care of my family. I am satisfied and I'm contented. My wife and I are doing great with my children. I'm paying my children's school fees with a little business. Do you know that I have a farm in Jos, Plateau State, where I produce moringa and strawberry? But we can't go to Jos anymore because terrorists have taken over about 58 local governments. All these things are happening. Zulu Mabi, what is his name? The governor of Borno State is coming out. He's all over the news saying that, listen, man, these terrorists are gaining more territory in the Northeast. They're all over our forest. Do we have to keep quiet? So I should keep quiet about that and start praising people just because I want to make money. Keep your money to yourself. Listen,
so what would you now?
I travel every. Hold on, please.
Yeah.
I travel every year to human rights projects, and whatever it is that I get from my human rights projects from every part of the university that I go to do my fellowship is enough for me to take care of myself and my family. I don't need to sing praise anybody and lie about the reality on ground just to survive. Keep your money to yourself.
All right, we have to go now, but very quickly in 60 seconds, what would you have to say to other people with voices, celebrities, influencers? Just 60 seconds, what would you have to say to them, for those that have been supposedly quiet?
Continue to be happy slaves and continue to launder money for this government and other government that comes. That's why you can never speak the truth. God bless Nigeria and may Nigeria. Peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming on, Robin.